Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the shed. I'm Lonnie.
Hey, I'm Candace. Welcome back. Well, our plans yesterday got canceled. We're hoping we get to go do that today. We're picking up some G.I. Joe stuff, and hopefully I get to look through and maybe find some other goodies. We also need to start figuring out stuff for the next auction.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
When is that?
It's not this weekend, but next.
Okay.
But we talked about it. So what happens is when we bring stuff, she takes pictures and puts up on their Facebook page pictures of the stuff that gets dropped off. So we feel like the earlier we can get that stuff to her, the better, to get those pictures up to gauge interest for people to go to the auction.
And we're in the same predicament as last time. We did not go to the auction.
Yeah.
It was this past weekend.
It was this past Saturday night, yeah.
So we have no clue whatsoever how our stuff did.
Yeah.
None. I don't. It's actually It's actually kind of scary when we ride up there. I'm scared she's gonna say, "Oh, sorry, we nobody wanted to buy anything."
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, we a reseller buddy of ours said he may go, and I don't know if he went or not. I was curious if he might know kind of what some of our stuff went for.
We've had a couple of local resellers reach out to us. Hey, where's that auction at?
Yeah,
I got a bunch of stuff. Where's that stuff at? Where's that auction?
The problem is if they're in Baton Rouge, it's like 30 minutes past us, and we're 20 minutes out of Baton Rouge, so it is quite a trek for people that live in Baton Rouge to go. So.
Yeah, but it's still convenient because you pull up, you drop it off, and then the next time you pick up your check. It's sound like I'm advertising for this place. I do not own any. I don't. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What are we doing?
So we need to get pulling orders. We have sales on eBay, Etsy, and Mercari, and we're going to start out with eBay. 5 Bravo Battle of Westeros game.
Okay. This was actually in the death pile for some reason. I don't even know why.
Yeah, I don't know when and where we picked that up. I have no idea where and when we got that.
I don't know either, but it was in our...
I saw it and I grabbed it because I'm like, House of the Dragon, the new show came out, so there might be some renewed interest again in this whole franchise. So that's all for $49.99. 10 Bravo Chicago Cutlery Slicing Knife.
All right.
Breakthrough slicing knife.
We sold a slicing knife. All right.
Bring that whole bucket over here.
Okay.
It should be labeled BT43.
Is that the model number of the knife?
Yeah.
I know we don't have 42 other BTs. Man, there's some dangerous looking stuff in here.
No, it's like those, when we went, one of our Airbnb houses had axe throwing.
Oh, yeah.
But it was like, not really Velcro. How would you describe that?
It was like the, y'all know where the Target has like, it looks like bristle blocks, if you remember those.
Oh, yeah.
With the plastic little things sticking out, and it was plastic.
Plastic axes, yeah.
And then you throw the plastic axe.
It's kind of cute, kind of cool. It's funny. All right, so that knife sold for $14.99.
Okay.
I'll go put this up. 5 Bravo Bright Keranique Thickening something. It's a white little bottle.
Okay, I got it. Keranique Thickening and Texturizing Mousse.
Yeah, okay. $15 for that.
Oh, that's kind of pricey stuff there, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, 2 Danbury Mint chess pieces sold. 2 Bravo 3 and 2 Bravo 7.
It's going to be hard for me to see them, so I'm just going to carefully carry the whole thing over here. These are the chess pieces. We bought them all for $10. I think we've sold
sold like 3, I think.
2 or 3. Huh?
We sold 3.
Yeah, okay.
So this makes 5 now.
All right, which ones are they?
3 and 7.
Okay.
3 is Grotweir the Spriggan. And 7 is Scarfibbit the Bogart.
What?
And they each sold for $19.99.
Okay, 3 is, yep, Grotweir the Spriggan. It's on the bottom. And then 7 is Scarfibbit the Boggart.
Yep.
Is that right? Okay.
That's going to be my new pet name for you, Scarfibbit.
The Boggart?
No, it's just Scarfibbit. 4 Echo Nordic Ware Cinnamon Bun Pan.
Yeah, this is the one. This is one of the really good pans Candace bought this past weekend. Here we go.
I haven't even listed the other ones yet. That one's all for $69.99.
Yeah, you actually do make cinnamon rolls in yours sometimes.
Actually,
they're really good.
I have a good easy recipe I'm gonna print out to send with that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 8 Delta. We sold the flock G.I. Joe.
Oh yeah, that's old fast.
Yeah, I figured he would.
8 Delta. Delta. Oh man, the wrapped head is so odd, and then sealed in plastic.
Yeah.
It's very.
Sorry, $44.99.
That's how it's got to be.
Okay, in the razor drawer, a little pack of 5 sunscreens. I listed them in quantities of 5 for $10 each.
Anthelios Melt-In Milk Sunscreen.
Yes. SPF 100. You ever seen that? Isn't that something?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I see an expiration date, 2025.
Yes, I put that in the title and the description.
I was just curious about the expiration because I noticed it says suitable for children and adults. It's like, man, I'd hate.
So before I bought them, I did make sure the expirations were good.
Because especially on sunscreen, you don't want to sell sunscreen,
right? And
then have it like, especially for something a kid would put on or a baby.
Well, this is crazy. My a cousin of mine got really burnt one time, and she had used sunscreen. The doctor told her, no, I don't know if I'm buying this. I don't know. He said if it's expired, that it can make you sunburn worse than if you would have had nothing at all.
So it's like putting on a
baby oil or something. Yeah. So yep. Okay. So $9.99 for those. 8 Delta Super 7 2-pack, unpunched and cane from Alien.
8 Delta. Huh?
9 Delta.
Oh no, that's fine because I wasn't seeing anything there. Okay, it's probably going to be this bucket, I imagine.
Yeah,
let me walk over here.
Yeah.
Make sure I got the right stuff here.
Yeah, because there's two packs of Aliens in there.
Cane and Alien.
Cane and unpunched.
Cane and the Alien. Unpunched is the name of something? Usually unpunched means it's not punched.
It's the Alien unpunched. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's
right here.
Okay.
You see how the...
Yeah, I did the listing.
Oh. Wait, you even did that listing? You didn't...
I didn't see the word the Alien. I thought that was a character's name.
When you said unpunched, I was like...
I thought that was a character's name.
Okay. I knew that's what you were thinking when I was walking back there.
$17 for those.
It only says one is unpunched, right? Because the other one is not unpunched.
It says the Alien unpunched and cane.
Okay.
I have unpunched just after the Alien.
All right, because that's what we have.
Okay, we're jumping over to Macari now. Mary Kay Satin Hands, the full size pomegranate, 2 Delta.
Delta, guess these are it. These are the big satin hand sets here, right?
Yes. So $24.99 for that, including shipping.
Okay.
And then our Rawlings baseball glove on CC12, a youth red and black glove. It's funny, about a week ago we sold that same glove. Not that exact one, but one just like it.
Oh, I see this glove a lot.
Yeah.
Usually they're in really good condition too, because usually it's like a kid that plays like a year.
They're at that age, they're not diving for balls and
right.
stuff. 15 plus ship for that one. And then we have a bundle order. It's a Tamrac case and a dog shirt.
Okay,
so
on my card.
Case is 5 Charlie left.
Okay. I can probably get it from here, maybe. Yep. This. We bought 2 of these, I think, for $2 a piece.
Yep. And then the dog shirt is K10.
K10?
Yeah.
Okay, man, we have not pulled a dog item in so long. It's ridiculous.
This is a good summary one too.
Okay. All right. Let's pull this off camera.
Alrighty, so it's an extra large dog surfer shirt. Look at that. It's like a racer back. Isn't that funny? Okay, so we did a bundle deal for somebody on Macari for $29 plus ship for those 2 things. And then on Etsy, we sold a shoe. Pocket 68. We sold another single shoe.
We've sold quite a few little knickknacks like that for action
Replacement.
figures and
Yeah.
dolls and whatnot.
$9.99 for that plus ship.
Oh man, does it have a big hole in the bottom of it?
Topper Dawn dolls had holes in their feet.
No, in the bottom of the shoe?
Yeah, so they could stand on the stand.
Oh. So they know they're getting a shoe with a hole in it?
Well, I mean,
Look at this. Well, hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that, y'all.
Yeah. They had holes for I guess they had peg stands or whatever. I don't know.
So it's made like that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me get this stuff packed up. Okay, got everything packed and I'm starting to list now. I'm going to get this clock listed today, but before I do want to be able to say in the listing that it was tested. I want to show y'all this. This is crazy. Like, this is the alarm side here, and this is the clock setting side. You can't set it when it's moving, but I thought this was pretty funny. You have to set it a minute at a time. There's no way to set the hours. All you have is this one control. So if you're, I guess, what's the furthest you could be off? 6 hours?
How do you figure that out? Why wouldn't it be 11 hours?
Well, you can go either way. You can go backwards or forwards.
Okay.
But still, I thought that was kind of funny. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set it to the current time. And then I'm going to set the alarm. So I do want to hear what the alarm sounds like. 4, 3, 2. Let's see. I'll set this for 12:30, I guess. Yeah, that'll be good. I don't think there's anything else to do. Oh, I think you pull that out to turn the alarm on, I think. I'm gonna try it like that. And I'll see after an hour if it's keeping good time, and also I'll know if the alarm is working good. Okay, made a mistake. Obama train. Probably a lot of y'all would say that was a mistake to buy an Obama train to begin with. But let me show you the mistake I made. Now see this connector here on this side. The other side, it's broken. So that could probably be fixed fairly easily. I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna have to sell it as it sits. Like, I think I would probably list this for about 60, 70. I'm gonna try and get 40 for it and just disclose that issue. It still does come with a bunch of new track, so we'll see. Look, I hate to keep talking about collector plates, but I'm about to list them, right? Okay, so 1951 right here with this angel in the door. No issues. There's nothing wrong with it at all. Perfect condition. So let me show y'all something here. Let me make this a little bigger maybe. I should be doing picture in picture, but that's a whole bunch of prep work and stuff. These are the actives, okay? Now some of these are mixed up with some that aren't that same plate. It's this angel with candle standing in like a doorway, okay? 150. I'm looking at all of our competition. 150, and that one just got listed yesterday, interestingly. 209, 245, 569, 464, 391, 374, 235, 245, 245, 344, 370, 348, 263. Those are all the actives of that plate, okay? Let's look at solds and see where that matches up. And I have these, I'm going to sort these by date last sold. Okay, 125, 110, and again, some of these are not the right plate. 75, 156, 125, $49, and I wonder if there's an issue with that one. 195, 153, 125, 124.99, 128. Do y'all see like a big disconnect between the actives and the solds? The average listing price, $282. Average sold price, $136. That is crazy. All right, I looked a little more at the actives. I clicked on the only one that was reasonable priced versus the solds. Is one that I saw at 150 that just got listed yesterday. However, that's not even a buy it now, that's an auction. So, and Candace noticed this.
Look at their picture. The color just seems so blah. No, it's probably their photography, but man, it does not do the plate justice. You know, it's not,
so flat.
It's the color's so untrue. You know, this is like a bright cobalt, and theirs looks like navy and gray.
That's odd, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So Candace wants to list it higher than I do.
He's thinking 125. I think 150 because there has been sold for 150.
And it would be the cheapest.
Yeah, and they're a fairly new seller too. Nothing against that. They only have 14 feedback, so same price, you know.
But this is an auction.
Right.
You can't even buy it for that.
Right. I don't think it'll get higher than that, honestly. Especially if we have ours up at 150. If they get a bid, somebody else will just buy ours instead of bidding on that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're actually in a good position. I'm glad we saw this before.
Yeah.
Before we listed ours. Mm-hmm. Because although it's going to kill their auction. Although their auction.
Or you could be nasty and put it at 145.
That's not nasty. I mean, they're like the difference between us and this seller is the minimum they want to get is 150, and we're okay with that being the maximum we get, and we're probably okay with a little less.
Yeah.
And they're not. Like that's the difference, and that's why.
Even before seeing it was an auction, my gut was 150.
Okay.
So
I'll do 149.99 is less than their starting bid.
Yep. Okay, so yesterday, if you remember, I sorted all the books out and I made lots. Here's some more. I've already listed 3. I've got some more here, and I'm about to photo these. No duplicates. I'm just doing smaller lots. And when I'm done, I'll give y'all an update on how much our total listings are for our $10 investment.
Let me guess. I don't know, but I kind of know around the price range. She's not going $1 a book. If they were in like great condition, I think you could have gone about $1 a book in most cases.
I'm going a little less. Like maybe a lot of 18 would be $15.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. I'm thinking you're probably going to be somewhere around 150. Something like that.
Okay, we'll see.
It's blowing my mind, y'all. This is for the other plate. And look, here's the one from 1944. Here's the actives. Average 279. These crazy high numbers. And when you go to the solds, they're absolutely okay. There's one person in February that sold one for $195 allegedly, free ship. But other than that one, there's absolutely no solds to validate those prices. Now there is a sold here, but they had 4 plates. They sold for $450. Somebody did sell the plate, it looks like, for $199 plus shipping, but that was 2 years ago almost. So yeah, I just don't, I've never seen such a disconnect between actives and solds on something that, like, there's plenty of data here. It's not like 2 or 3 items. There's a lot more, you know, like this is 37 total sellers of this plate, and there's 9 active listings, and they're just so, the spread is ridiculous. Candace, you're saying 125, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah, the reason I think there's so many high actives, maybe people have a collection and it's hanging on their wall or something, and they're like, well, if I get this price, great, I'll sell it. If not, I'll keep it.
You know what I think it is? It might be. Here's my guess. Y'all know those, like back in the 90s, those price guide books that everybody had before the internet was like really a thing? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I think all these people are just, look, these collector plate collectors, I think it's a bunch of people with price guide books, and they're just putting in the price from the book or something.
Do you really think that was the prices back when those books came out?
Why not?
I don't think so.
I don't know. Well, I can't explain this. Like, people are asking money that these things have never sold for. Well, not in the past 3 years anyway.
I think they're just like I said, they're kind of attached to them, and they'll sell them for the right price, but if not, they'll just keep them.
Yeah, I get that, but it's like every single listing.
Mm-hmm.
Or if it, well, it's only, well, we're only seeing, this is survivor bias though, because we're only seeing the actives that haven't sold. So not everybody's doing this. The ones that aren't sold their stuff.
Right.
Yeah. So, okay. Yeah, I've just never seen it to this extent. I have seen it, but not like this widespread.
Those crazy collector plate people.
Yeah, big ballers. Okay, the alarm sounded at 12:30. I actually wasn't even in the shed. I walked back in, and look, it's 12:31 on here. That's tested. It's good. Alarm works and everything. So that's awesome. I hit snooze. I'm curious if, well, I'm about to go eat lunch. I'm curious if it's going to be buzzing when I come back in. Although I don't want to leave it buzzing. Okay, I came back. There. Turned the alarm off. And yeah, that thing works perfect. That's awesome. So, I can list that thing now after I eat my lunch. Leftovers. Okay, we have been inventorying like crazy in here. We use this poster. If you didn't watch yesterday's video, we bought this for $75 on Facebook Marketplace.
This is what it is.
It's this Vex IQ.
It's to build robots.
Right, and I don't know, these things are worth about what, $250 or so, something like that, maybe a little more. And we had to go through and inventory the whole thing, and yeah, we are missing a few things. Not
many, considering they were all loose in here, and I mean, I'm talking like some little bitty pieces.
Yeah, we did not cheat at all. We counted every single thing. We didn't even weigh anything. We actually have a couple extra, like, of these little connectors. We're supposed to have 240 of the small ones.
Yeah.
We counted everything. And we do have everything except for just a few parts here. And like, all this stuff is, like, super small stuff, too.
Yeah.
Except for, we are missing these 2 tires. And that's the only kind of somewhat significant thing. So now we're going to go on eBay and see if we can get this stuff pretty cheap. Okay, it's about time to knock off. But yeah, we ended up, we're missing just a few like really super minor parts here. And we were just going to sell it without them, because like trying to obtain those specific little like these are really like not important
little
things.
Plastic connector that there may be 20 of, or yeah.
Right. Most of these, like, you're supposed to have 12 and we're missing 1 or something, you know. Like, it's not that big of a deal. However, we ran into another issue. See this battery? This battery's bad.
Yep.
So not only is the battery bad, that also means that we can't test this brain. And yeah, kind of, that's our fault, I guess, because we went ahead and bought it anyway.
Yeah.
You know, even though it wasn't new. So this deal is getting...
It's getting worse and worse.
It's worse and worse. I mean, we're still going to do well on it.
Yeah.
Here's what I did do. We found a guy on eBay that's selling like a brain, a remote, a charger, a battery, and it's like 50 plus ships. So I reached out to him, and he sold like 10 of them. So he's got like quantity of this stuff. And so I reached out to him. I said, hey, do you have any like just batteries? Like, can I just buy like one battery? Because I didn't see anybody else selling just the batteries. And he's like, sure. He said, what do you want to pay? And I'm like, oh man, that's a trick question. I said, how about 20 shipped? That sounded reasonable, because that ended up being, well, it sounded like a good price to me. It ended up being like 15 plus 5 shipping kind of thing. And he's like, sure, that'll work. I'm in a meeting right now for work, and I'll make the listing later. I'm like, cool. And he contacts me a few minutes later. He says, how about 2 for 25? That way you have one you can use while the other one's charging. And I'm like, yeah, I can't turn down another battery for $5 more. And then plus, we could sell the other battery too. Yeah. Once we get it.
Yeah,
and we can
the money back.
We can get most of them, if not all the money back for the other battery we're buying. So that's what we're going to do with that. So that's going to take a few days. We'll put this off to the side. We will end up making some good money on it, but it's just not going to be quite as much as we thought.
Yeah, at that point we'll have 95 into it. Probably sell it for about somewhere between 200 250. That's what we're thinking.
Yeah, so this wish we wouldn't have bought it though at all at this point. Yeah. But oh, Candace also, you finished listing all the books, huh?
Yeah, it came out to 9 lots. And what was your guess again?
My guess was 150.
It was 138.
Okay, that's
close.
Good.
Not bad off $10 if it all sells for that. We'll see. You know.
Oh, it will. Yeah. The book lots usually sell. I mean, the 75% of them will probably sell, and then we might have to take offers or whatever on the other 25. That's how that kind of thing usually works. But I don't think that's too bad for $10 investment. No. And you didn't spend that much time on that.
I didn't. Like, I mean, for the pictures, I was able to put the listings up pretty quick, because it just stacked them up and did a picture of each corner, and then showed a picture showing all the titles. Like, I didn't list out the titles or anything.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So
I don't think you spent more than maybe 2 hours total on that whole project.
Right.
And we're going to make over $100 clear on that. So yeah, that's good. Mm-hmm. We've been working through the stuff in here. We still have a good bit to list. I
think we're going to do clothing tomorrow. We have some Raising Cane's t-shirts and a jacket. There's some kind of clothing.
There's a bunch of those are racing t-shirts and stuff. And then we also have the brewery
the bar
button-up mechanic style shirts. I was looking at those. Some of those can be really good.
Yeah.
I think I'm not sure if we're going to lot those. We're going to see if we have anything like really good, desirable. I'm not sure if we're going to lot those up or not.
Yeah.
I do like how they're all the same size.
You know what I noticed also?
What's that?
We're talking about Titletown. We
did watch these, by the way.
Yeah. Look, they was right there for us.
Green Bay, Wisconsin. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, that's going to be it for this one. Thanks a bunch for watching, and we will see y'all again very soon. Bye, y'all.
Bye.